Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I just made a video on how to make this. And I stated in that video, I think it would be a really good one to clone. So we're just going to, because I think you could do a lot with this. We're going to take a square rectangle tool, but we're going to hold down the control button to make it square. I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. And, I guess you really don't have to, but I guess it makes it look better. We're going to go ahead and take this. Well, you know what? You don't have to take the Smart Fill tool. Just, I've started using more colors. I need to make 2 rows of color. I'm going to take away the outline. And then I'm going to get the interactive fill tool and I'm going to put that gold. You know what? How about if we just do yellow? It's kind of the same thing. I want it pretty pronounced change. Now I'm going to hit the plus key or the control button, Control D, hold down the shift key, and then mirror this guy. Okay. Yeah, my square is a little bit too little, baby. Hold down the shift, grow it. Okay, so we got 2 items here. I'm going to go ahead and make them 4 inches like I did before. But then I'm going to clone one at a time. So I'm going to grab the inside. I'm going to go to edit and clone. I'm going to nudge it out of the way twice. I'm going to get that outside, clone, nudge it outside. But this is our control curve. This is our clone curve. So I'm going to group that together for a second. And then we're going to change our nudge factor. I don't really have to change it to 4. I could just hit it twice for 2. But I'm going to do this and then change my nudge factor to 2 like I did in the first video. I'm going to go ahead and group this together, Control G, nudge it over and down. Then if you will grab both of these and just hit the plus key and come down twice. I'm hitting it twice. Now I'm Control D. But this is our control curve, and I would be willing to bet a lot of people that watch a lot of my videos are going, he's not going to clone again. But you can really kind of look at this and see what it looks like differently. Let's make it dark blue and see what it's doing to all of them. And then take this outside one and we'll put the dark blue on top and the lighter blue at the bottom. And you get a totally different look, and you didn't have to recreate it. And we could, watch what happens when I change, the origin. Or, you know, let's add a little, not going to say it's going to work, add a little white in the middle. Pretty cool trick. Now go back to the inside one and add a little white to it. I missed, whenever that happens, it means you missed the line. And you see that little, well, it's real hard, but there's a little plus key. Now, I don't like this whatsoever, but it does kind of show you what you can do. So let's take that. You can just hit that and double click it, double click, and you got rid of that. So, but you can really watch, which is more important to have it like that or like that. You could come over this way. I mean, look at that. It totally changed the look of the item. You got like blue shadow down here now. I just like it the way it was, though. I mean, look at that. I didn't mean to do that, but I mean, look at that, what you can do with a clone. Let's get it back to kind of where it was. But now I've really messed it up. Now let's grab the inside one and reverse it. I'm trying to reverse it. And there's a button up here that you can reverse stuff. So that looks pretty cool. Now, as always, if you were going to print this, you've got to select them all and go up to Object and Break. Maybe I didn't select them all. Select them all, go up to Object, Let's ungroup all, but I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, see that? If you get rid of the clone now, it gets rid of everything. So I'm evidently not selecting them all. You would think I am. There we are. Break the 102 objects apart, and then you can get rid of your clone. Anyway, hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.